Let's see. The perfect 1, 2, baby. We live right now. What we doing?
I like it like I like diamonds, I like stunning, I like shining, I like $1 million deals. Where's my pen? Bitch, I'm signing. I like those Balenciagas, the ones that look like socks. I like going to the Chula. I put rocks all in my watch. I like sexes from my exes when they want a second chance. I like proving niggas wrong. I did what they say I can't. Call me Johnny Boy, can't get sold. Spicy mommy, hot tamale. I done been a Somali. Virgo, Ferrari. Hop up the stoop, jump in the coupe. Big dip on top of the roof, flexing on bitches as hard as I can. Eating halal, driving a lamb. So that bitch, I'm sorry though. Drop my phones like Mario. Yeah, they call me Cardi B. I run this shit like cardio. I'm in district in the chain. Certified, you know I'm gang, gang, gang.
What's up, baby?
Drop the
You know what it is? We're that airway, baby. We're that matrix. We on live, man. Tell them friend was Gucci. Let's put the spot, baby, what it is. I'm here, baby, marvelous when it's
Tell the jobs, close the curtains. That bitch make you nervous.
Chambean, chambean, pero no jalan. Tú compras todas las que Lambo, a mí me las regalan.
Truly unstoppable.
This is the new religion bank.
¡Qué rico!
Está toda servieta, pero es que en el closet tengo mucha grasa. Ya mudé la Gucci pa' dentro de casa, yeah. Cabrón, a ti no te conocen ni en plaza. El diablo me llama, pero Jesucristo me abraza. Guerrero como Eddie, que viva la raza, yeah. Me gustan boricua, me gustan cubana. Me gusta el acento de la colombiana. Como me ve el culo la dominicana. Lo rico que me chinga la venezolana. Andamos activos, perico, pim, pim. Billetes de 100 en el maletín. Que retumbe el bajo y Valentín, yeah. Aquí prohibido amar, dile charitín. Que per pico le tengo claritín. Yo llego a la disco y se forma el motín.
I'm in district in the chain. Certified, you know I'm gang, 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 gang. Drop the top and blow the brand. Oh, he's so handsome, what's his name? I need the dollars. Beat it up like piñata. Tell the jobs, close the curtains. That bitch make you nervous.
Como Celia Cruz tengo el azúcar. Tú que va medio y se fue de pecho como Ginny Luca. Te vamos a tumbar la peluca y arranca pa'l carajo, cabrón, que a ti no te va a pasar la boca. Mi tele y Valenciaga me reciben en la entrada. Para, sí, like I'm Lady Gaga. Y no te me hagas, que en cover de vivo tú has visto mi cara. No salgo de tu mente, donde quiera que viajes, he escuchado mi gente. Ya no soy high, soy como el testa rosa. Soy el que se la vive y también el que la goza. Cosa, es la cosa, mami es la cosa. El que mira sufre y el que toca goza. I said I like it like that.
I said I like it like that.
I said I like it like that.
I said I like it like that. I'm in district.
DJ Marvelous is in the building.
Yeah, baby, we're in that spot, baby. In the booth, tell a friend, we live right now, baby. What's good? Yo, you know what it is, man. Follow us, tell us what's good, talk to us, call us up. You know what it is. Gucci.
I was posted on the block with a big ass joint. Police everywhere, so we stay on point. Money in my hand, pocket stay on swollen. If you ever ask a question, nigga, we don't know. Don't be talking to me crazy if you ain't bout
Truly
drama.
unstoppable.
¡Qué rico!
DJ Marvelous is in the building.
Yeah, baby, you know what it is, man. West Khalifa, baby, you know what's good. Boy, Marvelous, man, Mr. Worldwide, man, baby, what it is. Nike, man, what's good?
I was posted on the block with a big ass joint. Police everywhere, so we stay on point. Money in my hand, pocket stay on swole. And if you ever ask a question, nigga, we don't know. Don't be talking to me crazy if you ain't bout drama. And don't even be hit my phone if it ain't bout commas. I'ma ride every day from my gang with no problem. And if a nigga want beef, we fillet him and chop him. I get high every day. You could say I'm a doctor. Got my niggas out the streets. You could say I'm a prophet. I got money in the bank. It can't fit in a wallet. I got niggas in the pen, but that ain't on the topic. Rolling weed in the paper, you would think it was college. Got my mind on my money, I'm just focused and honest. If a nigga talk crazy, then we leaving them tarnished. Yeah, my crib in the hills, but I came from the bottom. I ain't worried about the meals, cause I already got them. Every time I'm in the bank, trying to make a deposit. If I'm hopping on the plane, know I'm gonna make a profit. Got the keys to the game, if I wanna unlock it. I be smoking KK till you think I'm unconscious. I'm a real ass nigga, know my style ain't polished. Use a fake ass nigga, know you can't come round us. Was round good weed back when our parents could ground us. Now I'm doing real shit that they say that they proud of. Fucked up situations trying to get my guys out of. If you see a nigga with me, best believe that they bout it. Taylor gang or they die, best believe that they shout it. I pour up a lot of drink, come to we need a mountain. Keep the money coming in, running me like a fountain. Lot of fuck niggas hate, I can see them, they doubt it. Don't approach the situation, they just reaching around it. I ain't scared of confrontation, me, I'm speaking about it. I got so much fucking money that I need an accountant. I'm so big, you don't see me, you just reading about it. If you coming at the gang, then you need to reroute it. Wanna know how I maintain, well the secrets stay solid. Niggas wanna know the formula, cause we
like my best friend.
Truly unstoppable.
Still be best friends after what just happened. It's a bad thing, but it feels so. We used to be best friends till we started sexing. What's next, girl? Cause it's up to you. Can we still be best friends after what just happened? It's a bad thing, but it feels so good. You was like my best friend, you was like my best friend, and my best friend, go, it's up with you. You was like my best friend, even though it's sad, let's be best friends too. I got rich and cut off all my exes. They like, boy, grow up, I'm adolescent. Feds put up on you, asking questions. Fuck around and take some of my best friends, yeah. I'm too fucking poppin' for a West End. I can't tell nobody where I'm staying. I get all my fly shit out of Patreon. I smell like the money, it's my fragrance, yeah. Now I got a house inside my basement, yeah. Used to trapping, houses trapping.
Bienvenido mi gente al punto, The Spot, powered by otro show como este. No, aquí se habla de todo, menos un chin, junto con mi gente en el punto. Dominican Power en la casa.
DJ Marvelous. Even if they say what they say, I'ma keep it gangsta. A papá Dios, thankful for being where we at. Gonna keep the swagger going. Eyes bloodshot red, ready for war. I gave me everything.
Yeah. Llegamos mi gente. Llegamos y estamos aquí en el punto.
Welcome to the spot.
Junto con mi compañero, que me hacían falta esta semana. Esta semana me hacían falta. So, hay muchas cosas que hablar. There's a lot of things that we got to talk about. And it's going to be an interesting Thursday in El Punto, the spot. It's not a beautiful day because this rain came out of left field.
It's a beautiful day regardless. The rain, we need that.
We need water. I'm a flower. I like that. I like getting wet.
Before we get started.
Move the screen. I want to see your eyes. I want to see your face when you say this shit. Yeah. You can't be talking that shit and I can't see you.
Oh, man.
All
No,
right.
man. No,
Better.
man.
Hola.
Hola.
Hola, Chris.
Before we start, I would like to introduce my co-hosts, my partners, mi familia.
Yeah.
On my left side, she goes by the name of Queen Patrona.
Que lo que,
Que
Mikey.
patrona. Yeah.
La gente, el jefe, porque hay que llamarlo el jefe, se llama Chris Gotti.
Hey. We here, baby. Talk to me. Look me in my eyes when you talk to me.
Oye, y el que nunca tiene media, nunca got socks on, él se llama Dex Diamante.
¿Qué pasó, amigo mío?
He has socks on. Oh, what the?
Y last but never least, el babalao de nosotros.
Y por un boy a bocheche, ¿cuál es la pinga que te singa?
El Don Dinero, mi gente.
I want to know how the hell did I do this?
Man, I'm telling you, man.
You love it. You love it.
Practice makes perfect. Practice makes
man.
perfect. Practice makes perfect.
How was your week? How was your week, Mikey?
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. My week was up and down, up and down. I'm just glad that I'm here. I thank God every day that I'm here.
That's right.
With my family, with my intimate family. I got nothing but love, but respect for everybody around this round table.
Appreciate it.
True that. And last but not least, yo Marv, how was
DJ Marvelous?
DJ Marvelous? Can't forget about DJ Marvelous. He's the one that gets us hype before the show starts.
That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? I miss y'all too, man. What's Gucci, man?
Yo, you know what I've been noticing lately about you, Marv B?
What's up, boy?
You got this job, right? You got this job in
I
McDonald's.
was just going to talk about it.
I got you.
Thank you.
I got you. You got this job, right, in McDonald's, right? And you always enter... You don't enter like everybody else, bro. You got this little back cave shit. What the fuck is that about, bro?
So I DJ for McDonald's, which is kind of weird, right? So downtown.
Hold on.
You DJs for McDonald's.
What kind of party's going on there?
You know what I'm saying? Talk about making a lunch break, making these nigga was popping.
His lunch break, yo, no lie, I'm gonna be honest with you, he got Happy Meals for days.
Y'all been freaking throwing French fries from the top. Okay?
Oh, man.
It's pretty interesting. You know what it is? I DJ there on the top, on the second floor, and for the past like about three years right now, and everybody from every type of the world, shout out to the whole world. They take pictures. They don't even believe it. To this day, they just take pictures. They look at you, little kids. It's amazing, man. It's impressive.
No, but tell them about the back cave. How you
I pretty much just go into the front door,
Mikey?
then I go upstairs. And I got a special key that I go inside, and it's like a bat cave, literally. It's all out of metal. I walk through this little bridge, and every day I just tell everybody the same thing. Yo, welcome to the Batman cave. So it's stuck in everybody's face and everybody's head, their mind. Yo, Marvelous, where's the Batman cave? And everybody want to come. So I be like, yo, every time I come here, Alfred's never here to help me out. I'm the only nigga here, so it was only me and Bruce Wayne by ourselves. So it's amazing, bro.
No
Pretty
lie,
fun.
got it. You just got to watch his story.
I was going to ask you, was you at McDonald's?
Right.
Nah, I was
Because you know a lot. You got a lot of info.
Did you
over
open
there.
up for him, Mikey?
Listen, what bugs me out is the way he goes in there and he disappears from everybody, and all of a sudden he's in his booth up there, like watching over everybody, like one of them gargoyles that he just be on top, and he's just watching the whole scenery.
Yeah.
Mikey, have you been
That's
seeing all these
crazy.
movies?
Man, which movies you talking about? Because I haven't been to the. I'm gonna be honest. I
I
haven't been to the
Wars
movies.
and-
Nah,
I
I'm
haven't
old
been to the
fashioned.
movies,
I'm
but
old fashioned.
keep me busy.
What?
Yeah. Adventures keeps him busy. Damn right.
All right, I respect that.
I went to the movies for the first time in a long time on
What
Monday.
you see?
Man, what is it? Avengers? Fucking too long.
How was
bro.
it? It
I
was
don't
too
know.
long.
The Infinity
You know, I
Wars.
can't really get caught up in sci-fi shit. Like, that's just not me.
Right.
It's not reality based. It's really dreamy, but my kids love it, so that's what you go. So I sat there for 3 hours when I was supposed to be in the studio with Jim Jones and them doing that track. But I put the kids over everything. Always,
Oh no, family comes first.
So
I don't know about you,
it's
but
about
family
this
comes first.
time you can't really get that time back, and when the kids get older, they don't want to go to the movies with you anymore.
Hey,
You feel me?
I like that.
Hold on, we got the
Before-
block phone jumping
before the
early.
block, I want to congratulate my nephew. He
301.
graduated
Oh,
today.
congrats.
Yo,
Oscar
congratulations.
became a lawyer.
Oscar.
Graduated from
We
law
got a
school.
lawyer
Got a
on
lawyer
the
on the team.
That's right.
So it's blessings.
Answer the block
Producer guy.
Holy smokes, what happened
phone. That
there?
was loud.
Squeaky.
Gotta fix that. It's like, congratulations to El Sobrino.
Yeah,
El
he's doing his
Sobrino.
thing,
El
bro.
Sobrino. Now, yo, Chris. Now we got a lawyer, Chris.
Yeah.
And he's strictly music. You know that.
No,
Chris,
no, Oscar. I know Oscar.
Yeah,
Oscar, congrats. He's part of Adventures. He doesn't really officially know it yet, even though he's just been.
No, but he's been helping us. He's
been helping us from the door.
Helping us with the services. He got us a lot of services on the back end. So
Absolutely, and you know he does a lot of work for other labels on the back end for them. He's been, you know, what I found out, he's been working in the labels in that system since what, 15 years old?
Well, he started
Kansas
at 13,
City.
and then he started at 13.
That block phone is going off. I
Don't
like
worry,
it. I like it. I like it.
Today we gonna get on the block
I
phone.
like it. I
And he
like
was just around it, and then my brother's a monster, so he learned. And again, as far as generations, right, we plan for the white man plans for 4 generations. When I see my dad came from Cuba with a 2nd grade education, right? He built his little empire. We still own the same house he bought in Miami, 1975, in Hialeah. Perico y brujería, hola.
No, sin perico, sin
Hialeah,
perico.
Perico y brujería, nada. Perico built Miami, please. Cocaine built Miami. my
I
brother.
know that.
Scarface.
I know that.
Yo, so I just feel like when I see my son graduated from college in 2005, right? He made the Hall of Fame in his university. When I see him, Carito Law School, Xavier's being recruited. So I just feel like we did our part where our kids are not living our reality at our age. They're doing a lot better. And I think I tell people it's a game plan in the United States. If you don't have kids before if you get married, if you finish college and you get married before you have kids, the probability of you having a great situation in this country, your chances are a lot better of success, economic success, if you follow that blueprint, you know?
Say that again so they all hear it.
It's simple. Graduate college and do not have kids until you get married.
Man,
if you can follow that
You hear that,
blueprint
Crystal?
here- no, and it's not that. Listen,
I hope she's hearing.
Listen,
Crystal.
Crystal,
I'm pretty
Mikey,
sure.
talk to her.
Hey, I'm pretty
Listen
sure.
to Primo.
But listen, I'm pretty sure that there's success stories. You know, I have my son in high school. There's success stories out there, but the probability is so much harder because I tell my daughter now, we know she's 25. You don't have any kids because the women, you know, the guys, we plug and keep it moving, right?
That's it.
Yeah.
Right? And so the women bear that burden, and I tell most women, it's already tough enough to do it.
On
Man,
your own, it's a struggle when you have kids. I have
because-
two.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. So as a mother,
Can I-
you can't always think about yourself.
So when you say that, right? Again, I'm gonna talk a little. It might be a little, say, chauvinistic because it's just women have babies, men can't have babies.
True.
And it's not fair to ask a woman to have kids so late in their life because then if they want to have multiple, it gets more complicated and things of that nature. And it's weird because I always say God is a comedian because of things like that because you really should have them young, get them out the way, and then you could get to everything after that because they'll be adults early and you'll still be young enough and strong enough to keep going. But if you wait, it's very different. And you know, when I had my son, I was 21, and that's early, but not really, not to me. Like kids have it even younger than that.
16, 15, 14, 13.
And at 21, I wasn't ready for it, but he made me get ready. But you know what the best thing is? He's like he's my man. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother right there, not just my son. Like that's the relationship. He's now 29. I'm 50. He's 29, and I already raised him. It's done, and now it's a great thing to watch him. I have a grandson. He has a son, so it's a great thing to experience that. And the longer you wait, my mom and dad had 8 kids.
Remember what I said. Until you graduate college, most people
Yes.
do that at 22, 23. You might get married at 25.
Yes,
Yeah.
I didn't necessarily put a timeline. Now, when you say having kids young, I'm going to apply philosophy. Me personally, I'm so happy that my son was born when I was 17. Why? I get to spend more time on this planet
with him.
Feel
Achi.
me? Right? And my grandkids saw and that, and you're right. But straight up as far
So
as
that's the only thing. See, I'm a family man, but so again, success is different for everybody. So my mother and father's success is they raised 8 kids. You understand? They raised 8 kids. That's success, and they did it with nothing. Like that to me is their success story. So it's not that they had houses and cars and money. No, we didn't have none of that shit. We just had love. That's it.
I want to get back. You say that men won't be able to have babies, but
I didn't say men, women.
No, right. Women can't
The
have.
older they get,
the older they
we
get,
don't
but-
have babies.
Actually,
Wait a minute.
Charlie-
That's what I'm trying to.
Charlie
that's why,
Chaplin had a baby at 83.
All right.
The older you
All right,
get,
but this
the
is what
older-
I'm. Go talk about it.
the older you get, the higher your probability of actually having even twins, which is multiple kids.
Yeah.
Yo, but the reason that I keep coming back to that you keep saying that us men can't have kids, you never know. It's the future.
No.
The future.
I'm-
you saw that movie? What was the
No,
movie
Mikey.
with Arnold
Look at Kylie
Schwarzenegger?
Jenner.
Mikey.
Hey, muchacho.
Yeah, but Mikey, we're not
Mikey,
saying that they might not do.
This
something.
ain't sci-fi.
Yeah.
Eh? You never know, man. This is
No,
the
no, no.
millennium. You never know what might happen.
It doesn't matter. You know, if a man carries a baby, that's not gonna be my baby. I ain't the baby that did it. No.
Oh,
So
man.
I don't have to worry or think about that.
I
You
know,
hear
I
me? You know what I'm
respect
saying? I
that.
like
I
to think
respect
about
that.
things that might affect me. That would never affect me.
All right. That's true. That's true. That's true.
Shout
That's
out Rio Bravo out there in Kansas, called it on the block phone. He
We
said he
gonna
seen
call
you
him
on
back.
the live on your seat on
Yeah,
your
tell him
live,
we're gonna
this
call
guy.
him back when we get off of this. We'll call him back and get
he
some
said he's
questions
joining
from
up
him.
on that Adventures movie.
Oh, he's
man.
supposed to. He's supposed to. This is
Tell
what
him
we're
to go
doing.
block
Chris,
the
what was
cur-
your high
You
of the
just
week
called.
this week?
For me,
Bravo from
Yes.
Kansas.
my high,
You're high.
man, the dope I caught on
The dope?
from my, yeah, I was fucked up, yo. This shit was real, yo. Uncut. No,
We're on air. We're on air. Gotti, we're on air.
It's okay. What did Jay say? Less steps than Britney. Dig me. Dig me.
Oh man! So what
Oh,
was
yeah.
it? So what was your high?
I
What
didn't
was
know
your
you
high?
like to get wet. That's it.
That was your high of the week?
Squirters wanted.
Hey,
Yeah.
muchacho. So that was your high? That
Nah,
dope?
listen, my high is right now. We're doing so many great things with Adventures right now. Again, I see so much bright future for what's going on. You know, I had a high let me say this. I had a high which was a low probably for most people. It is a high for me. I had to let go a couple of artists.
Why? What
That's a
happened?
high.
And when I say let go, I gave them refunds.
Why?
Okay, and it may sound like a negative, and I always make everything positive, right? So the negative of it is I gave them their money back. The positive is they're still adventure music artists. I didn't even know I gave them their refund, only because there were special cases where our growth is moving and we cannot keep up. So it's not a bad thing; it's a good thing. It's positive. We're growing and it's popular, and I was just explaining to Brandon and a few new people that are in with us that I have to add on more people because to keep up with the pace. So the growth and the future of what we're doing is incredible. And yeah, I gave a few artists back money only because I'm not in this for a lick. I'm not trying to hustle anybody or take advantage of anybody. So if because they was unhappy and they had to wait a little longer than the normal procedure, I didn't want them to be disgruntled, and I let them know. I got on the phone with them, and then guess what? They thought their music wasn't being released because they didn't get the email back. That's because Tina was busy as hell.
Nah, Tina we gotta give her. Sorry to cut you off.
Shout
we
out
gotta
to T.
shout out to Tina. Tina, if you're
Gatekeeper.
watching us on live, you're watching
Yeah.
us on Ustream. Shout out to you because you are the woman
Yes.
behind the scene that
Believe
nobody
that.
sees,
And she's dealing with
you-
thousands of artists
Yeah,
by
man,
herself.
she
it's
works
crazy.
hard. She works hard.
But look, she didn't send out an email, and I go to her and scream on her like, "What happened?" And I look at her screen, and the email never went out. She wrote it, and she never hit send.
That happens to me
It
all the
happens.
time.
Oh my God! So, but it was the 3 that I gave the money back to. That's exactly what happened because she didn't type. I went on her back end. I could go and check everything. I'm the boss. I got back end codes for everybody's emails. So I go and
Scary.
look. No, it's not. It's corporate. That is corporate business.
Not personal.
But
No, it's not personal. That's corporate business. I can't, think of how do they find Hillary Clinton and she was using the government emails and they found all the shit in her emails. That's because they have access.
Using the wrong email.
No, they have access to it, right? So if you're in a corporation, I don't care what corporation, someone has your access. You think it's your password? No, they're not going to let you do illegal activity in their business.
So
at the end of the day, when I went on it and I seen everything, she wrote all the emails out, but it didn't go out. So again, it wasn't a negative in my opinion. It's just that we're so busy, which is a very positive thing, and we're gonna fix and rectify everything. I gave people some of the refund back, but they're still members. Their music actually went out on Friday, and they didn't know it. They didn't know it was going to get released.
So you just gave them a little surprise. That's all.
Yeah, they got a little
real,
kickback.
man.
But
That's
again,
it.
I'm not hustling for $300.
Exactly.
Is the main point that
Say
I
that
was
again.
making. You know what I'm saying?
You got something to say, Dex?
No, I'm saying say that again. We ain't hustling.
We're not
$300.
hustling for $300.
And we
This
call
is
bluffs
business.
around here.
So that was my high to see the growth of the company. I don't look at numbers, and we're approaching 3,000 really fast. So
I respect
I'm
that.
a knock on
Yeah,
wood.
I'm just talking about that tonight. Well, it's already out. King Problems new album drops.
Congratulations.
Problem.
Can we get some
Sir,
claps? Can we get some shots?
And also, I got my new single just dropped tonight too, called "Fuck Love." So,
Fuck love. Who hurt you?
they all did.
They all
Fucking
did?
Bitches. No, I'm just kidding. I just again, me and Chris always talk about trying. I think that one of my biggest hits was Desahogo del Alma. When I say a los 17 años tuve un hijo contigo, Josecito, coño, como te quiero, chico. Tu mamá no se portó bien conmigo, yo la cuidaba, era su abrigo cuando tenía frío.
I need to translate.
Chica, como, espérate. Chica, ¿por qué me dejaste? Yo, tu esposo, tu amigo, tu amante, con aquí caí preso con mis sentimientos, acabaste, don dinero soy, pero eso sigo echando para adelante en tu vida. Ojalá que tenga mucha suerte. Tú eres una mujer decente, inteligente, que quererte para entenderte, pero nunca me diste un chance para conocerte. So when I did that song, Desahogo del Alma, that was my second single. That made me, it was a love song, but I was just talking about my first baby mom, how she hurt me. So I think in life, we all get hurt. That's part of life.
Absolutely.
And sometimes, men, we don't express it. Remember we was talking about how you feel.
Yeah.
Right? So, Fuck Love is just a song that I'm basically telling her, I don't want to know about love no more.
Me neither.
You feel me? And it's just about a specific
that
person.
bitch.
Fuck that. I'm done with
The
her
bitch is
lies
love.
and her
The
shit.
bitch
Love
It's
exists.
love.
No, the bitch is love. It's not a female. It's not a
female.
person. It's love.
Love,
It's the
like
bitch.
That word L-O-V.
Hey, think about it. The hardest part is
The
to
drug.
love again.
The L-O-V word
Hey,
is
God
hard.
bless the dead. Reek could
Rick,
love again.
yeah.
He be falling in love every 6 months. I said, how do you do it?
I fall
He
in
love
love
them
every
toes.
night.
Hey, in the picture, toes in his mouth.
He love them toes.
Well, listen, that's hard.
Question, Janelle. Is my favorite remix on that album?
No, that's the single, the Fuck Love. No, that's
No, I'm talking about my joint that I like.
Which one?
Even Worse.
Oh, Even Worse is already out.
I know, but I'm just want to know if the remix is on the album because that's my anthem.
Nah, Even Worse is already out.
That's
Even
my
Worse.
anthem, Mikey. Even
What?
Worse.
Even worse? All
Yeah,
right.
we gotta
I
play
respect
that, yeah.
I respect that. I respect that. I respect that.
But I mean, Adventure Music do big thing. Fridays is our release, so come in and we have re-release, and this is why
Every
Tina.
Friday.
And don't think that we got it's a 2-in-1 deal that you go get because you got Adventures Music and then you got Adventures Music Latino. So don't get it twisted.
That's right.
We are one.
We are one
but
underneath
yeah, we
one
are
roof.
one.
Just
We are
like
one.
El Punto, the spot is
Yeah, we
bilingual.
on the-
Spanglish.
Yeah, guys.
Spanglish.
So, the other no lie on the way over here, right? You know me, I'm always on my phone, right? And I saw this little hot topic about. Yeah, I gotta say hot topic, even though that's your man's in them. So I'm gonna talk about it, and be about it.
Who?
You know
Damn.
that man, the Peter Piper, people poop, poop, poop. That my man R. Kelly, man.
Oh man.
Yo,
I'm
gonna keep it 100.
Hold on,
Subject.
before you get into R. Kelly, let me take one call off the block phone. This is a special guest caller, so I want to make sure we get him on.
Let him rock.
Yeah, it's Snipes Luciano.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? Snipes.
it's the boogeyman.
Snipes,
the
can you
boogeyman.
hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. What's good? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you
We
loud
hear
and clear.
What's
Talk
good,
to us,
though,
Luciano.
man? Appreciate you calling in on the block phone.
Just checking in with the family.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Hey, Snipes.
Did you drop a record this week or not?
Yeah, I got the album. The album's out. The Boogeyman LP on Adventure.
Okay,
okay.
okay,
I
that's
respect
dope.
that.
Boogeyman.
Listen here, Filters is my joint. Filters is my joint.
Hey,
Hey, don't
Lauren
mess
said
with
she
my
loves
high.
you, yo. Lauren said she loves you.
Shout out to Lauren.
Yeah, she just hit me and said, yo, tell him I love him.
Filters is my joint.
So you
CJ.
got Jersey love. Lauren's in Jersey, so you got some Jersey love out in North Carolina.
Yo, I feel the vibe.
Lauren PA and shit at the Ja Rule joint.
Yeah, that's facts when you was on that road. But,
Right.
but no question, man. We appreciate you calling in. You got a question for anybody or something?
Nah, man, I just came to show some love, man. Show my support. I'm gonna be up there, you know what I'm saying, hopefully at the end of the month. So, you know what I'm saying, look out for that.
So
that's
where
what's
they
up.
where they find your album at, son?
Say that again?
Where you find your album?
I know where to find it, but the people don't.
The album's everywhere. It's on Spotify. It's on Tidal. It's on Apple Music. All
Hey,
the
you just said
streaming
something. You got to come in and get one of these services on Adventures for the playlist. We got all the playlist services, yo, popping.
Yeah, holla at us for that.
Popping. Yes, sir. All right, my nigga. Vigilantes. We here.
Yo, hey, Snipes.
Thanks for calling in.
Snipes, it's Dinero. Congratulations on dropping your album, bro. I know it's hard work, man. So congratulations, my bro.
Hey, we just opened up a new studio too, recording studio. So when you come up, we gonna make some music.
A dope studio too. On top of that.
All right, that's what's up.
All right, Chris.
All right, one.
So can
You're not gonna avoid this topic
he
now. You're
knows.
not gonna avoid the
He knows
topic, Gotti.
He can't. He knows he can't. He can't avoid it. You
I'm
can't
not gonna
avoid it.
avoid it, but
I know.
people is like friends.
I know. We respect that.
Let's
get back.
It's a touchy topic.
It is a very touchy topic because at the end of the day,
but what happened?
This is what happened. Because I was reading
on somebody.
Nah,
again?
that's old. That's
Nah,
old.
he
That's
ain't
in the
pissing
early
these days.
Yeah, he ain't pissing these days.
He still has the same fantasy, I guess. And
And
he
he
doesn't
still
get over it.
he don't
but
get over it.
If you was on drugs, it's a problem. If you have a problem, that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that it's right at all.
Listen.
But if you have a problem, it needs to be helped or treated, and he has a problem. That's the bottom line.
He could go get help any given day. At the end of the day, they taking all his how can you I don't know how to pronounce this word, his accolades.
Yeah.
Excuse me, y'all. You know
It's
I'm
all
Spanglish.
good.
I'm
It's all
Spanglish, so
good.
I'm talking my way. Accolades.
I like how you said it the first time.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate that. But like I told you, Chris, they taking away all his credentials, all his accolades. It's
Yes.
like they taking all his music off Spotify, iTunes. So it's
Discrediting
crazy.
him.
Yeah, they discrediting
No
him
credit.
hard.
Block phones hot
you see
tonight.
when your
Spot is
parents
hot.
take you
Spot
off
is
the wheel,
and your allowance.
that's what they doing. No, they take you off the wheel. That means you're off it. Like that's it. You're
Yeah.
So-
But
So
I
him
hate
being-
to always talk race, but they do that to the black artists. They don't do it to the other artists. So they're gonna crucify a black or a Latin artist really quick. R. Kelly, again, just like when we looked at all of these sexual harassments, the way they're treating Bill versus all these other guys, they're not getting prosecuted for
Versus who? Like
Bill
Trump?
shit is over 30 years ago.
versus like Trump.
And I'm not making it like it's no less of a crime or not, but why is it? Yeah, like a Trump or all of these guys
Trump
should be
reimbursed his
prosecuted.
lawyer
They should all
for-
get prosecuted the exact same way.
Man,
That's
listen,
the bottom line.
listen. Everybody
Let's
that's
prosecute
down,
our president.
Listen, everybody that's down with Trump, they all going down also. They ain't trying to do no time. They ain't trying to do no time with Trump. They like, wait a minute, you going to investigate me? I got shit to talk about.
Trump is not doing time.
He is, man. Watch, man.
Mike, just a
not
clarification,
doing
a
time.
quick clarification. They didn't take all of R. Kelly music like off of Spotify. They took it off of. They won't allow it to go on anybody's Spotify playlist, but they're still keeping his music on their platform that people can go. They're just not highlighting it.
They're not letting it go to playlist.
Yeah, they're not
Well,
getting it to
that's-
go to
And
playlist.
playlist is like 95% of how you sell your music.
You can still stay on their platform though.
Yeah, but
It's all
sooner or later, Dex, they go take him off that platform. They go take little by little, because it's not only him. I forgot
Man, he just
who
needs
else.
to make a hot hit again.
Nah, man, there's somebody else. I forgot who else that they're about to take. They're about to take him off, and DMX.
And what DMX?
Oh, extension? Man, I don't want to talk about extension. That guy's just crazy. I just rather talk about. I'm from a different.
What do you
era.
mean in DMX?
Extension.
No,
Who's
not no
extension?
DMX. Not no DMX.
Wait, you
extension.
lost
He's
me.
ringing bells. That
Who's
kid.
extension? Who you
Extension
talking
is some guy.
Nah, it's Listen, the
Ex-
kid is Spanish.
Extentacion.
His artist name is in Spanish. His name is Extentacion,
Tentacion.
brother.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So you know.
You Latin guys
The
better
kid-
know that.
he's a
Tentacion,
I
mírame
think
a
he's
los ojos.
Dominican.
You think he's Dominican?
Yeah, he's
So
a
I'm
Latino. I don't know if he's Cuban. He's from Florida. I don't know if he's Cuban,
Yeah.
Puerto Rican, Dominican. He's a Caribbean Latino is what I'm
Okay.
saying. He ain't
Oh,
Mexican.
so we gonna have to
he
find
ain't
him.
Central South American. But
Now
that's
he's
how
doing his thing.
He named his
Young Thug wanted featuring with him.
We
and
go,
everything.
we
He's
we
doing
go,
his
we
thing.
gonna have to find them. We gonna have to find them, and see if we could get them up.
What
here,
about
'cause-
Gambino? Y'all heard he just threw out his last album.
That's
before
what we
they
could
said?
talk about. That shit is
Gambino
dope.
that was with us?
Childish Gambino.
Gambino, what up,
I
boy?
woke up Sunday morning and I looked on and I see
His
that
last.
Childish Gambino. No, the producer, the homie, like, yo, check it out. And I've been locked ever since from that day. That video was like, to me, was...
But he's trying to make an impression with this album.
And I said to myself, like...
He hit him hard with the voodoo dance.
I said... You seen him? This is America. Let me ask everybody a question. Right? When I seen that video and I thought about everything was going on with Kanye too and all that, I said to myself, wow. When Kanye came out with Jesus Walk, the video, the concept, it was a right time and a strong time. Now shit is like kind of spiraling for Kanye. He comes out with something just like that, hits it with Saturday Night Live. In like 2 hours, he had over like 3 million views on it and all this stuff. Everybody's trending, talking. I'm saying, do you think he could creep into that lane that Kanye's had secured for a while?
Well, again, to get Kanye's lane...
He's saying this is his last album, though.
Who?
Childish Gambino.
Okay, maybe that means he's going to just drop EPs.
Nah,
he might be moving to where the future's moving into visual. From what I understand,
remember, he's got visual
content. That's what I was about to tell you.
Ways to express his creativity.
That's what I was about to tell you. He's doing movies.
From the statistics that I study, here at Adventures Music, we don't just talk. We study, research, and we know what we talking about.
Right.
We call bluffs around here. And Gambino, he could say maybe that's his last album or something, because the concept, 44% of the population is streaming visual content, music visual content, and only 22% is streaming audio content. So in the future, the past has always been, my new single is coming out. But the way I'm forecasting is, you're not going to be saying, watch out for my new single. You're going to be saying, watch out for my new video.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of going and doing audio streams and then trying to come over to the video, you just hit them one time is the way I see it.
Talking about video, my new video's out too. No me comparen, it's on YouTube.
Where at?
Go check it out, YouTube.
I love how Don Dinero comes in.
I
and
stay
plug.
working. I stay
Now,
working.
Chris,
Plugs.
what were you gonna say about that?
I was making with the Gambino record. I was like, because I posted something about, and they were saying that it was a voodoo dance. That was a deep post. I was like, is that a voodoo dance? Like, come on, man.
Do you guys know what he's trying to redo?
But
do you guys remember?
At the end of the day, that people are afraid of what they don't know. That's all it is. That's what I posted when I put that up. And he's talking. People are afraid of things they don't understand or don't know. And this culture of ours, they definitely never understood it. They're trying to understand it. They don't understand it, and that's what scares them. I could even use myself from the trial standpoint. I could say the government didn't understand hip hop. That's why we was targeted.
They still don't.
That's why they was on us to figure out what is this hip hop shit. They're billing all this money and making this money. How are they doing it? Let's go get some and find out. And that's what they did.
Why they ain't do that? Why they ain't do that when Elvis Presley was alive?
Well, they might understand him better than they understand us. Man. And that's right. They understand that culture. It's rock and roll. That's their culture. That is what they.
But who invented
we
rock?
Did.
All right. Thank you.
Anything creative.
All right.
We are the creators. Okay.
I know
well,
that.
Guess what? Creators make
history.
the money. Creators are supposed to make the money. The problem is the creators make the money and then they ended up taken advantage of and giving it away to someone else that maybe knew the business better or had a bag for them. But if you're the creator, you're supposed to make the money. It's that simple. Think of Steve Jobs. He created Apple. He made that money.
They're making a credit card now.
Yeah,
you hear this?
Of course. There's nothing they won't do. Google, Amazon, Apple. Just keep those three companies in mind. There's nothing those three companies will not do, or Facebook even, sorry. Yeah. There's nothing they will not create or get into from a business standpoint.
But Facebook
controls 44%.
Yeah, but Facebook belongs to that young kid that they just had him in.
Zuckerberg. Yeah.
So something might happen to
they're
him
pressing
too. They go full court press.
No, okay. So the government is pressing all these companies like this because if you understand why, okay, they're threats to the United States of America because there's so much information worldwide on Facebook, right? There's over 2 billion people. We don't even have 1 billion people in the United States. Okay, it's how many millions?
How many of them
I believe
are
it's 370.
incarcerated?
I think it's 370 million in the United States only. Okay, Facebook has over 2 billion people on Facebook alone. Okay, so that's an international platform. That's too much information. They might be dealing with terrorists on Facebook, right?
Yeah.
So
think of things like that. And I hate to say that terrorist shit because that to me is another made up kind of thing to scare. Again, if you don't know something, they can scare you. I always thought 9/11 was built so they could change law so they could get more into our private shit. And that's all they did. They broke privacy laws, which is in our constitutional rights. The 9/11 created a way that they could get into that now. So there's no more rights for that. So now they can find out everything. So if you're Facebook, you could get all this information, and the government, the United States of America, is saying we need that because it's national security. And that's all it is. So Amazon, they all have to share information with the United States of America.
I say
that's all it is, that's all it is. It's nothing more, nothing less. And the government, if you don't do it, they're the biggest bullies in town.
That's what I was about to say.
They're
The
going
government
to put the press on you.
Yeah,
and I guarantee you're going to fucking fold up.
Nah, man, I ain't folding. That's why I keep saying that. At the end of the day, this 9/11 stuff, the government has something to do with it. Because why you want to go pick on another country that's not even bothering you?
Because there's money over there. Why does a bully pick on
Everywhere
people? Because they got money. They got something they want.
All right, but then when
I
the bully
used to take lunch tickets. I was hungry. I didn't have no food.
But my thing is this. Once you pick on that, once you a bully and you keep on picking on that person's gonna get tired of you.
Well, you know the David and Goliath story. We was talking about that earlier with another part of the business. The David and Goliath story exists, right? The little guy beats the big guy. Okay, beats the giant. But again, we're living in a time the government is very strategic. They understand who they're picking. They have the control, the powers, and they could really eliminate or limit what you can do.
We go come back, but before we let our boy DJ Marv, this is a great topic that
we're gonna come back.
We're gonna come back because I want to talk about.
I want to speak on this a little bit.
Oh yeah, you are because I want we gonna get you in this, Don. We gonna get you in this. You know why? Because I want to come back and I want to talk about them two Japanese, the Korean dude, the Korean dude. What's his name? The fat guy, Kim Kun Chung Han. Yo, Marv, take this out right quick. Keep
in my bag now, in my bag now. What the fuck is that sound? What the fuck is that sound? Brought the mag out, nigga sat down. I got shit I never had now. I can brag now. Got my bitch a Louis bag now. She can brag now. But my bitch a Birkin bag now. She a brag now. Now I'm sitting in a club in a different bag now. Baby, when I pick it up, you gon' put that ass down. Tell him you don't give a fuck, baby, spin that ass round. Tell her DJ turn it up. What the fuck is that sound? Ayy, boogie with the hoodie and it's always foreign. Yeah, I know she like my style, them other niggas boring. When I pull up, big ol' skirt, that's a foreign. When I pull up on a red light, they don't want it. Yeah, I came up from the mall and my baby know that. Introduced her to my plug, now she thinks she all that. When I first hit her up, no, she never rolled back. Then I saw her at the club, so I got up on that. Now every time they play the song, she say this is my shit, my shit. See the flick on my wrist, and I know she know what's up, baby, this is my shit, my shit. See the flick of my wrist, my wrist. They know that's my bitch, that's a fact. And she stalk with me when you in my section. Fill it up when my club empty. I can't fuck with rats, that's a fact. That's a dog, nigga, all about my F. Can't put water over blood, nigga. Trust me, it get ugly. If I wasn't getting money, would you still want me? If I told you I was broke, would you start acting funny? This is all I ever wanted, you can't take it from me. Now every time they play the song, she say this is my shit, my shit. See the flick on my wrist, and I know she know what's up, baby, this is my shit, my shit. See the flick of my wrist, my wrist.
Yo, this is Chris Gotti, Adventure Music, ELPUNTO the spot. All that shit right here for all you independents and beyond. Come check us out.
Hey, what's up, people? It's Don Dinero, Mr. Money for the Gringos, and you're listening to El Punto, the spot. Please call 347-551-7605. Leave a voicemail. We will listen to every voicemail and maybe replay your voicemail live on the air.
Get married, like the Curry, Stephen Aisha shit, but we more like Belly, Tommy, and Keisha shit. Gave you TLC, you wanna creep and shit. Poured out my whole heart to a piece of shit. Man, I thought you would've learned the lesson about liking pictures, not returning texts. I guess it's fine, man, I get the message. You still stutter after certain questions. You keep in contact with certain exes. Do you though? Trust me, nigga, it's cool though. Said that you was working, but you out here chasing culo and putas, chilling poolside, living two lives. I could've did what you did to me to you a few times, but if I did decide to slide, find a nigga, fuck him, suck his dick. You would've been pissed, but that's not my MO. I'm not that type of bitch, and karma for you is gonna be who you end up with. whip. Don't make me sick, nigga.
I adore. I gave you everything, was mine is yours. I want you to live your life.
You know what it is, baby. We live at Punto, the spot, baby. It's your boy Marvelous, Mr. Worldwide. You know what it is. Like, baby, representative, baby. Watch how you know what it is, baby.
Hurting and bruising.
Down
You
to that,
the
baby.
whole world, but it's it. But the girl that you losing, be careful with me. Yeah, it's not a threat, it's a warning. Be careful with me. Yeah, my heart is like a package with a fragile label on it. Be careful with me. Care for me. Always say that you be there for me. Oh, you better treat me carefully. Look, I was here before all of this. Guess you acting now, you got an audience. Tell me where your mind is, drop a pin, what's the coordinates? You might have a fortune, but you lose me, you still gonna be misfortunate, nigga. Tell me, this love's got you this fucked up in the head? You want some random bitch up in your bed? She don't even know your middle name. Watch her, cause she might steal your chain. You don't want someone who love you instead? I guess not, though, it's blame, disrespect. You nothing like the nigga I met. Talk to me crazy and you quick to forget. You even got me tripping. You got me looking in the mirror different. Thinking I'm flawed because you inconsistent. Between a rock and a hard place, the mud and the dirt. It's gonna hurt me to hate you, but loving you's worse. It all stopped so abrupt, you started switching it up. Teach me to be like you, so I cannot give a fuck. Free to mess with someone else, I wish these feelings come out. Cause you don't care about a thing except your motherfucking self. You make me sick that I adore. I gave you everything, was mine is yours.
Muy caliente. Time to keep it cool, that's what the wrist say. Don't be a fool, that's what the fist say. I'm crushing these bitches like Wednesday.
DJ Marvelous is in the building.
Muy caliente. Muy caliente. Muy caliente. Muy caliente.
Truly unstoppable.
Don't be a fool, that's what the fist say. I'm crushing these bitches like it's a Wednesday. Skirt, that's what the Wraith do. Inside, white it out, I just erased you. Outside, all black is biracial. I'm married to the money and I'm so faithful. Man, this ring finger so icy. It's like my middle finger, don't fuck with it. These rap bottoms so spicy. It's like it's red pepper stuck to the bottom of it. Pull up in a dump, spicy. 250 on the arm, spicy. They hate me, I see why I'm so icy. When Kim come through, it gets spicy. You know my niggas be spicy.